Hey everyone, Duke here, and I just want to make a super quick video on Ascendant Alloy, and there's going to be two big ways that we can get a lot more of these than we used to be able to previous to this season. For me, this is the one material that's always kind of been a little bit lacking. I have plenty of cores, plenty of prisms, golf balls I can always get from GMs and stuff like that, but alloys have always been, you kind of got to do really specific things, and they haven't even had great, guaranteed ways to get them, so huge change here. So previously at Rahul, we could get one Ascendant Alloy per week for 400 Legendary Shards, which was pretty expensive as it was, and again, you could only get one a week. That was honestly the bigger problem in terms of being able to get enough and be able to get the amount that you want. But now, Legendary Shards are kind of getting removed from the game, and we have got Ascendant Alloy that we can get for 10 Prisms and Glimmer. 10 Prisms and 10,000 Glimmer here, and we can do this 3 times a week. So this is 30 Prisms and 30,000 Glimmer to get 3 Ascendant Alloy, and on top of that, that's not it. So we can get 3 Ascendant Alloy for what I'd consider a pretty low price, again, especially compared to what we had before and how difficult, for me at least, alloys were to get. Not only that, but that's not the max. We can still go up here. We can get more Ascendant Alloy, again, still just for those 10 Prisms. It does go up to 50,000 Glimmer instead of the 10,000 Glimmer that we can do 3 a week, but this is actually unlimited, and you're able to get as many alloys as you would like, as long as you have Prisms, as long as you keep up with Glimmer, and again, obviously there's ways to get Glimmer up here, and with Legendary Shards going away with Final Shape, and there not really being a ton of uses for them at this point, if you are running low on Glimmer, at least until Final Shape, just buy more right here. You know, you'll have your Legendary Shards, you're still going to be getting Legendary Shards, but you don't have that many ways to use them, so Glimmer's not going to be too much of an issue for the alloys. The Prisms, you know, maybe not going to be able to buy an infinite amount, you'll have to get more as you go, but Prisms, to me, again, have always been kind of the one that you really tend to have a lot of. You know, cores you're using a little bit more often, Ascendant Shards you're using a little bit more often, alloys you're using a little bit more often, and especially just haven't had that many ways to get them. But Prisms usually are okay on. And even if for some reason you have not a lot of Prisms, but have cores, you can always convert cores to Prisms here as well. But this is a huge change in terms of how many alloys you can get very, very quickly if you do have some of these resources to be able to use them. So this is something I didn't even realize was out or was happening. So definitely check this out, and great way to get a bunch more alloys than we've had in the past. And as an additional brief note, the coil, this season's kind of main activity, is also dropping alloys if you are getting to the higher floors. There's 4 total floors that you can do in the coil. If you get through, at least for me, if I've gotten any run I've done all 4 floors on, I've gotten at least 1 Ascendant Alloy. I've also heard if you're able to get Platinum score, you could potentially get quite a few more. I've heard people maybe even getting like 3 or 4 alloys in a single run. So alloys are like completely changed in terms of the economy of them this season, between being able to do something that is actually kind of what you want to be focusing on. You don't have to like go back and do something, you know, from multiple seasons ago or something to get these alloys. This is something, you know, the coil is going to be our main focus this season anyway. And again, with Rahul having some much cheaper and actually ways to just get more than one of them a week, this is going to be really, really nice. So keep this in mind. Huge change to alloys. And I hope this video was helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.